Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nicole exits, Gabi's fury preamble, Tate's secret scheme and further. Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers reveal that July is fleetly approaching, so it's time to make some prognostications and bandy our summer sweeps exercise. The action's about to get hotter in Salem, so then's what DOOL suckers can look forward to. For starters, Tate Black, Leo Howard, will seek Brady Black's, Eric Martsolf, backing when it comes to getting through to Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien. Since Tate wants nothing further than to have a public relationship with Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis, he'll maintain for Brady's help. Tate supposedly wouldn't have important luck since he'll pitch a secret scheme for the summer once he meets up with Holly. It sounds like Holly and Tate will continue sneaking around for now, but they'll make the stylish of it and continue to enjoy each other's company when they can. Over with Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, she'll push for answers regarding Chanel DiMera's, Raven Bowen's, medical extremity. Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, will get grilled as Paulina demands to know what's going on with her son. Unfortunately, day spoilers allude that some ruinous news could be on the way, so Chanel's baby may not survive in the end. Over with Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, he'll get the Riddle Woman, Annalyn McCord, images enhanced and keep trying everything he can to get to the bottom of all the Abigail DiMera, last played by Marcy Miller, drama. Meanwhile, Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, will rip into Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, for his part in Clyde Weston's, James Reed, Captivity Break. Justin Kiriakis, Wally Kurth, allowed. He could get Steve off with a poke on the wrist since Trip Johnson's, Lucas Adams, life was at stake. Still, Jada will advise about the consequences and may sweat Steve could do serious captivity time rather. Whatever the case, Jada will make it clear that Steve should brace for a bigger fallout than he anticipated. Other day spoilers say Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, will seek a favor from Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein. Since Marlena will need Stephanie's help regarding Everett Lynch aka Robert Bobby Stein's, Blake Barris, treatment, Stephanie will reluctantly pitch in. Stephanie will suppose Jada might be suitable to offer backing as well, so she'll give Bobby's ex-wife a punch to visit him and do her part. As for Stephen DiMera, Brandon Barish, and Gabi Hernandez DiMera, Sherry Jimenez, they'll enjoy a awful reunion following Gabi's release from captivity. Alas, it may not be long until further trouble strikes. Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, knows about Stefan hooking up with Ava Vitali, Tamara Braun, so she could unmask that secret the moment Stefan crosses her or Gabi gets under her skin. One way or another, Gabi will find out about Stefan cheating on her sooner or laterally. That's bound to rankle Gabi and leave her questioning the strength of Stefan's commitment to her. Away, Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, will tell Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker, that he's leaving Salem right down, so she'll be thrown for a circle over his fast departure. Luckily, we know Greg Vaughn mugged Plenitude further scenes that have yet to air. Days observers can anticipate Eric to learn the verity about Jude DiMera aka Jude Brady, Oliver McClarty, so he'll return and ultimately reply to his bio pater. Status. As for Nicole, Ariane Zucker will make her final appearance in the part on July 29th. Nicole will get an abrupt exit that was hastily written, so don't be surprised if it's a little disappointing. Xander and Nicole's epic showdown, a battle of old rivals reignites? Days of Our Lives spoilers and updates tease Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, and Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker, may be headed for a showdown. After opening up to Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, about his contentious relationship with Victor Kiriakis, John Aniston, he and old rival Nicole will get into an argument. Days of Our Lives spoilers, a veritably contentious relationship. Days observers will flash back the tumultuous relationship between Xander and the Kiriakis family, and despite Victor's own once crimes and bad jest, Xander no way truly felt accepted by the family. Indeed, though he tried to change his ways, he still carries the remorse of the emotional dissociate with Victor that he can no way mend, because of his own jest. Little does Xander know, Victor also wanted to attune by leaving him a significant portion of his fortune in his will. Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, may have deceived Xander, but in the forthcoming occasion of DOOL on June 27, Xander will find himself in a feud with someone differently entirely. According to forthcoming spoilers, Xander and Nicole will engage in a heated battle, but what drives their violent fight? DOOL spoilers, Xander Cook and Nicole Walker's fraught history. It's no secret that Xander is Aunt Nicole's favorite person, and that's the understatement of the century, as numerous clashes as they were in over the times. Xander nearly caused Nicole's grim fate on further than one occasion, not to mention he helped blow up her marriage to Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn. This could bring a chance to reappraisal some of Xander's former transgressions, like the time he held Nicole in a pen back in Greece. There was indeed one time he tried to burn her up in a furnace with Eric before that, and that's an extraordinarily evil act. Days of Our Lives spoilers, so what do Xander Cook and Nicole Walker fight about this time? Still, a new motive must arise for Nicole and Xander to defy each other, unless they get into it over commodity from the history. It could be as straightforward as in composition in The Spectator that Nicole manages to publish, which Xander explosively disapproves of without his knowledge. It's not delicate to fantasize Nicole presenting in composition that portrays Xander in a negative light, in malignancy of him being her master for all intents and purposes. For case, Nicole might insinuate that Xander finessed discipline for another crime during the Constantine Meliunis, John Capello's, incident. Nonetheless, Xander and Nicole are preparing for a significant clash, so stay tuned for further prognostications as their battle draws near. Nicole's unanticipated exit has left Salem in a state of flux, transferring shockwaves through the community and driving a chain of dramatic events. As she departs, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and undetermined issues, Gabi's fury has reached a boiling point. With a ticking timepiece counting down to a major battle, Gabi's wrathfulness simmers, driven by a blend of treason and frustration. She feels cornered, and her tolerance has worn thin. The expectation of Gabi's impending explosion is palpable, creating a tense atmosphere as the residers of Salem brace themselves for the fallout. In the midst of this fermentation, Tate's secret scheme comes to light, adding another subcast of conspiracy to the formerly complex web of connections and conflicts. Tate, who has always been a bit of a wild card, has been conniving behind the scenes, orchestrating a plan that could change everything. His motives are unclear, but his conduct suggests a deep-seated need for control and maybe a bit of vengeance. As Tate's plan unfolds, it becomes apparent that no bone in Salem is safe from the Ripple goods. Meanwhile, other characters are scuffling with their own particular dramatizations. Brady is torn between his fidelity to his family and his growing dubitation. That commodity is Aunt Right. His instincts tell him that there's further to Nicole's unforeseen departure and Tate's jest. Then meets the eye. His determination to uncover the verity puts him on a collision course with some of Salem's most important players. Away, Maggie and Alex's new agreement has sparked enterprise and concern. Their alliance, forged out of necessity, raises questions about their true intentions and the implicit consequences for those around them. As the stakes get advanced, alliances will be tested, and secrets will be exposed. The intertwining stories produce a rich shade of drama and suspension, keeping observers on the edge of their seats. Nicole's exit, in particular, serves as a catalyst for change, setting off a series of events that challenge the status quo and push characters to their limits. Gabi's preamble to battle, Tate's covert operations, and the ripple goods of Maggie and Alex's deal each contribute to an atmosphere of query and expectation. In this high-stakes game of deception and power, every move counts, and every secret has the implicit to unravel the lives of Salem's residers. As the timepiece ticks down, the pressure escalates, and the true nature of each character is revealed. In the end, Nicole's departure may be the spark that ignites a disagreement of drama, leading to a showdown that will leave no bone unscathed. The future of Salem hangs in the balance, and as secrets are laid bare and alliances deteriorate, the residers must navigate the fallout of their choices. The stage is set for a grand clash, and only time will tell who'll crop victorious and who'll be left picking up the pieces.